We'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. The one and only Eric Stewart here at Eden's Lounge every Thursday. How long has it been? 18 months now?
Yes, over 18 months.
Congratulations, man.
Women of Power, thank you very much.
I mean, that's huge. You know, one black business supporting another. I have to give you big ups, man. Big ups from BeMoreNews.com. We're very proud of that type of economic and cooperation, that type of support. We sure could use more of it in Black Baltimore.
Well, I take example from you. I appreciate all the support that you've given Women of Power over the years and EMedia over the years. We are supporting now almost 400 women of influence from diverse backgrounds that are doing great things in the DMV, and we have women of power that are far-reaching from Florida to Atlanta to New York. It really is expanding. It's been awesome just to have the Washington, D.C. influence now and Virginia influence starting to take place in Pennsylvania.
Do you remember when you first started? Do you remember the kickoff event down in Columbia, down at the mansion that you held? You remember that?
Yes, I did the launch event for what then was Women to Women for Women.
Okay, so from there to here, can you summarize in less than 5 seconds how has the journey been?
It has just been nothing short of amazing, Don. It electrifies me every week when I get to see these connections made and I get to see new women of power realize that they are part of such a huge, powerful network, and just to watch their businesses grow, their personal relationships start to be garnered within this organization is amazing.
Why'd you do it?
You know what? I can tell you it's not for the money. This is not what I do.
I mean, you do like 4 or 5 hours every Thursday or so, and
I do. And I've only missed once, and then I missed once when I was opening my new mortgage operation.
Why is it so important to do?
You know, it needs to be duplicated, and you have to lead by example. And so we need to show, and I want to show, that this type of thing is doable, that we can reach out. And of course, you know I'm an advocate of reporting the good news. There's so much good going on in our communities and our society, and it just gets swept under the rug by the media. So I, you know, with the influence I have and resources.
And that takes me to another thing. That's when you and I first met, when you were doing the Mark Clark TV show and you were pulling people together. You know, the studio and the tapings, and then you're doing this. I mean, you just don't let anything stop you, man.
I'm not going to stop.
Tenacious.
Thank you. I'm not going to stop. And you know, with Women of Power, this is the start of something even bigger. This year.
So that's the big question. What's next?
Well, we have put off for quite a few months starting Men of Power. And with Men of Power and Women of Power, we are forming the Power Network. And with that Power Network, we want to touch the media in a different way. I already have some things, and I'll announce them shortly, but I'm going to come into the media in a big way with the Power Network.
And that's another thing. You used to do the mortgage spots on local and national television. What haven't you done? You sell mortgages? What don't you do?
Rest. I don't get to rest.
Go ahead.
Let me just tell you that with the Power Network, the overall goal here is to affect our youth and to reach back into our communities with the resources we already have access to. We aren't asking for any handouts. We have enough power amongst one another. The problem is we aren't galvanized. And with the Women of Power, we are leading by example, that we can reach back into the community and help the kids.
How can people get in touch with you?
It's easy to find me. I am at eStewart at EMediaMD.com, or you can catch me at eStewart at RHFunding.com, eMortgageInc.com, and thepowernetwork.org. All eStewart.
Okay, good deal.
And phone number is 410-580-2860.
Good deal. The one and only Eric Stewart, a gem here in Baltimore. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.